The second video on the list was listed as one of the lost and found videos on the list of videos the uploader has made. It feels as if it took me 30 years to finish that one sentence, but the next video is 100% proven to be a lost footage, and it's very well known and popular in this industry. Is it actually? Yeah. Why are you questioning me as if I ever lied to you like this? I never even twist the story. I always get straight into it, and a lie to you from me. Now, the Croatian lost footage, what is it? Who found it? Who was involved in making it? Where do they live? And how many kids do they have now? How about I also tell you my address in detail, as if I were with them and made it out alive that day, only to tell the story along with the way I was able to be the last one out. All the information that was gathered about the video can be considered too short to even be mentioned. So are you going to say something about the freaking video or not? Yes, of course. 2 teenagers from Croatia were chilling at night outdoors. They had a camera, so they went on making a video. That was back in 2005, and it was found on either the 4th of October that year or the 10th of April of that same year, depending on the country of which the uploader of the footage is from. Nonetheless, these 2 caught a creep lingering around them. He was very awkward, as if he was trying to chase them or something. But it also seems as if there were multiple of them. At the end, as they were trying to get to the elevator, and the obvious Hollywood horror movie ending, the creep came out of the elevator, and the video ended with the camera crashing.
Čekam te 5 minuta.
Gle kaj imam.
Daj, nema me snima.
Gle kaj imam.
Nema me snima.
Rekao sam ti da sam kupio novu kameru, nisam vjerovao.
Dar, koja je?
Ide pogledaj kako izumira. Prebolo sam. Cool.
Čekaj, snimaš sad ili?
Da.
Daj, nema me snima, please, se bože. Nema me snima.
Da, mu nešto radit, ne znam, snimit nekaj.
Ajdemo do Mate.
Možda.
Nema me snima, ti što se
Dobro, dobro. Evo.
5 likova u kafiću.
Pa da.
Mi nismo... Gledam kliku. Gle lik piše tamo, gdje ga snima. Ne, ali piše, kaj radi? Sam stoji.
Ajmo dalje mi.
Kaj radi samo?
Pa nemam pojma.
Da, nema veze, aj, neće idemo mi, kaj? Nema me snima.
Cijelo vrijeme mi je bilo onako ono, blurano onako, kad sam dolazio, nemam pojma kaj. Kaj je to?
Fuck. Gledaj.
Bravo.
Gledaj lika. Au, Isuse Bože.
Ček, to je li to ono opet?
To je ono lik koje piše. Kaj je? Kaj je?
Dobro, daj.
Kaj je lik? Kaj je vrag?
Nemam pojma, daj ga šutni, ja ne znaš. Daj ga šutni.
Neću se. Mislim da je pijan, umeš.
Okej, mislim da idemo... Ajmo mi odavde, ajmo.
Fuck, Isuse Bože, ti mu vidio facu, snima ga, snima ga.
Pa naravno da sam vidio facu, vidiš.
Nisam skužio, čekaj, kaj je bilo s... Isuse Bože, ajmo ga snimiti.
Zato, naš šansa da idem snimiti tog lika, vidiš da nas je napalo, kaj je tebi ono?
Ne, daj čovječ, onak možemo ga staviti na YouTube, onak. To je samo stari deda, pijan,
ja idem,
na čudnom facom, onak, daj, ajmo ga snimiti, se Bože, Isuse.
Čiks.
Da to on, Isuse Bože. Kak je došao tu? Isuse Bože, daj, kaj je, jel to on, Isuse Bože? Snimaj ga, sad ga snimaj, sad nemoj pobjeć. Kaj radi, Isuse Bože? Kaj radi?
Ne znam. Ej, jel si ti u redu, onak?
Oprostite, jel vam treba pomoć? Koji vrag, onak?
Idemo do Mati, ne, naš
Da
nas.
sam pijan. Ok, znači, Matija, studeni... Aha, otvoreno. Kak je pusto.
Creepy. Koji kat?
5. kat.
When your husband asks you to alarm him whenever you feel threatened by some force, you have to keep that in mind. And with that being said, why are you giving us marriage advices now? Well, let's say I'm now starting to become more of an advisor or therapist. But the real question remains, what does that have to do with the next clip? Allow me to tell you that this is a critical question, and a good one too. Basically, we have Kitty next, and I'm not flirting with her by any means. She is too old for me, plus she is married. This is her nickname. Kitty was told by her husband, James, that she has to run whenever she feels like there is something paranormal taking place around her or when she encounters such things. So, what did she do? Did she listen to James' advice? Or did she stand up for herself, rejected modernity, and embraced masculinity? Are you watching these stupid shorts that are trying to make a so-called Sigma out of you? Because you don't have it in you. Anyways, she was downstairs, looking around in the laundry room, and after she heard noises coming from there were moments of silence before the storm. Don't tell us that the ghost began throwing stuff all around while leaving the washing machines and creating a mess. I wasn't going to tell you a horror movie script, they just threw something when she was looking around. But in the end, she called James for help. In other clips, as she heard the drums playing, she went to check, only for these drums to play again, but off scene. The precious toothpaste was lying on the floor, while the closet mirror door was mirroring, which means it was shaking. But don't you want to know what happened to Jamie? He was the one running and calling for help after witnessing a terrifying activity with the dolls.
Hey guys, I had to hit record because I was in there trying to take clothes. I gotta laugh at myself because it's funny. I was trying to take clothes out of the dryer. As you can see, I left them hanging. I have some up there. And I took off running. Out here, I turned all the lights on because I heard something moving in there in the back. I've got to laugh at myself. Jamie's upstairs. He says, if you need me, run. Or yell. James, I think I need you. Okay. Hey guys, I'm downstairs. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and ask me if I can try to communicate with whatever is here. It's just the bathroom. A lot of people have said, open the door so you guys can see there's nobody in here. A lot of people have said that in the video where something fell, I believe it fell from this. Yes. See, it was this that was on the floor last time. It was in the back of there. So however it got out of there and fell onto the floor in my last video, I don't know, it's just really creepy. It freaks me out. The noise that I was hearing, I don't know what it was. Yeah, and then that being on the floor. So a lot of people had said that when I talked down here, I'm really creeped out, guys, sorry. When I asked questions, like I think I said hello, a lot of people said they heard something say hello back. But I had music added to that video, so it was hard to tell. So here I go. Hello? I thought I heard something in there. I heard it again. Hello? Hello? Who's here? Guys, are you hearing that? I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm freaked out. Who's here? Oh my God. Who did that? I don't even know where that was. It's just hand sanitizer. I don't know if it was on the sink or in this basket. Can you do it again? Hello? Hello? Okay, guys, I'm going upstairs. I'm freaked out. Okay, I was just in the kitchen. I keep hearing noise. This is a common thing in this house. Look at the closet door. I mean, we've got junk down there that we need to clean. A bunch of clothes. Nothing, just clothes. Hey guys, I was just upstairs making tea. I hit record on my phone. I heard something down here. It sounded to me like the drums. I'm not even kidding. Jamie's out doing yard work. There's nobody. I can hear the dogs moving upstairs, but there was something that fell in here. That was loud. There's nobody in here, guys. Nobody in here. I can do like a turnaround. There's nobody in here. That's behind our door. Okay, I'm done.
Hon? Hon?
How many times have I said that you should never acquire someone's property before you make sure it's safe and paranormal free? Calm down, buddy. You don't reach that large of an audience, so don't get heated if barely anyone takes notice of what you brag about. Plus, who didn't take the advice of old Papa Spicy and buy a barn that seems to be haunted? And how did you know it was particularly a barn? Regardless, I don't know how long it has been since Whitney acquired this barn, but what I know for sure is that she should consider getting someone with experience with ghosts, someone who can rescue her from this situation, someone with a dad bud who can pull her out of this catastrophe like they pull a hair string off of dough, like a priest maybe. I was referring more to myself, but that could work too. So, wee, and here I'm referring to Whitney. She has been documenting her experience in this barn for quite some time, and from the look of it, she seems like a tough girl. Or a tough lady, in fact. Let's face it, I'm not that old yet to call her a girl. As stated in the videos, her horses have been acting awkwardly, staring at thin air, as if someone were standing not so far away from them, and even running away randomly. Okay, maybe the second one can be described as normal behavior for horses, but what about the first one? Which was? You already forgot. They are staring at nothing. Based on the history of this place, the barn is situated on grounds where two Native American tribes supposedly fought in the past, And obviously, the result of such fights is clear, so the bodies could have been buried somewhere under the barn. That is a possibility. During the videos, you can see objects thrown absolutely out of nowhere, not to mention the clear, deep, and terrifying faint voices. And I never expected a ghost to have such tones. Or how about the radio playing random music, and distorted too? But the white figure is the scary kicker. I'll cringe.
Lanny, Lanny, Bobany. Lanny. Lanny. Hey. You really... What the... That was up here. Huh. Nope. Nope. Wait, what the?
Eyes.
It just fucking ran away and came back. Come up! No! What the f? You better get him going then. Let's go! Pacey! What the f are you guys staring at? I'm gonna be stuck here by myself. Well, okay then. What's that noise? What the f was that? Taxi. Hey.
If you think that the last forest trip I showed you on this list was scary, then you should prepare yourself really well for this next one. Put on these panties that I like the most and take a shower before you do, because it's about to get spicy. How creepy. What is creepy? I didn't say anything about the video itself yet. We meant you're such a creep. I will take that as a compliment and proceed. So, why did you mention that forest trip? Why are you so worried about it? We have yet another group of people who went straight onto the woods, only to find an old barn house. These guys went straight inside the house, minding their own business. They tried to do everything straight to the point, except for one thing, and that was their behavior and appearance. That was the only thing that wasn't straight about the video. So, what were they like? You mean the so-called investigators? They were just like us humans, but felt a little dumber. Long story short, what did they find inside that house? Nothing much, just a big knife with red liquid dried on it. You know the liquid I'm talking about. They ran away when they saw the knife, only to come back later to find what looked like a mask hanging. You thought they were done there. No, you fool, they came back one last time at night, but this one was their last, as they were chased by a maniac.
Żarcie jest, wszystko jest. Kur... Uwaga. Co?
Kurki chyba. Będziemy mogli zrobić jajecznicę na ogrzewanie. No, według mnie sarnologa to jest czaszka sarny. Siekacze widać ładnie, więc obstawiam, że to będą około 2 lata. Aczkolwiek nie jestem pewien, ale rogi w bardzo ładnym stanie zachowany, tylko jeden tutaj łamany. Aczkolwiek powiem wam, że bardzo ciekawe znalezisko i nie zapukać najpierw.
Tam jest jakaś stodoła. Kolejna chawirka.
Czekajcie, może poświecę trochę.
No.
Nie wiem, czy tam się da wejść.
Ja nawet będę przecież nie
Kłódka jest kłódka jest założona. Pizdu.
Śmierdzi gównem to. Ciemno.
Mam telefonową. Znaczy koszę beton. Jaki...
No dość kurwa. Wampir jakby.
To jest dziwne.
Zajebiste, bierzemy? Co to jest?
Nie wiem.
Nie wiem, bo na tym jest krew.
Oświeć.
Ale...
O
Nie, dobra,
kurwa.
idziemy.
Ej!
Już wypadł. Weź, masz lepszą latarkę.
To co, w tej stodole trzeba sprawdzić.
Tam to płasz. A ten płaszcz to wisi?
No też wisiał chyba.
No tak mi się tak wydaje. Był płaszcz tutaj jakiś przecież.
Kurwa nie ma.
Nie ma nic, kurwa.
Nie ma nigdzie.
One of the very few people who listens to my advice and decides to move out after finding out that the house they are in is haunted. The next guy is on that list of people. He has uploaded multiple videos about the haunting of the apartment he lives in. Or should I say, the apartment he used to live in. He said that he noticed the venue was haunted ever since moving in, and despite that, he decided to stay and document his experience because he is a good man who likes to fill channels like mine with more frightening videos to share with the community, unless he decides to take down the video later in the future. So, he was already aware of the wild and terrifying events he was going through, so nothing to be surprised of here. But what kind of paranormal activities are we talking about here? Well, as he was sleeping, he heard the noises, so he decided to investigate, as if there were many areas to investigate. I think other than the bedroom, there was only the bathroom. Regardless, there were tapping sounds on the window. It sounded like it was coming from outside, and even though he was standing right in front of it, these sounds didn't go away until he opened the window. In another night, he heard the same sounds, and they were coming from the same place, from that window. But what was different that night was her t-shirt color. Sorry, mixed things up. I meant to say that what was different that night for him was that once he was done with tapping sounds, the green screen he had in his room fell down on its own right behind him. And it wasn't done there. As for his wardrobe, the doors were shaking back and forth. He decided to see what's behind these doors. It might be an intruder, but it was a ghost. The hangers moving approved that.
Прошло почти 2 недели. И вот опять эта хуйня. Просили открыть окно. Окно открыть, я окно открою, форточку. Сквозняк. Время 2:30 ночи, а мы только начинаем веселиться. Проснулся от стука из шкафа, а это одна сторона, левая дверца, слегка приоткрывается и стучит. Не знаю, видно, не видно. хуйня, ребята. Итак, время 2:30. Ночи, ясно, понятно. Какая-то хуйня долбит мне в окно. Но только там, блядь, никого нету. Не знаю, отсюда видно, не видно. Вот, никого нет. Жутко, что пиздец нахуй. Все, блядь, я под одеяло. Ну, пожалуйста. Очередная долбежка в окно. Продолжается уже месяца 3. Примерно каждые 2 недели. Не знаю, так видно, не видно. Вот и ебал я такие приколы.